Just last week, a friend who was laughing in frustration how the price of his favorite energy drink increased to $3. I comforted him by saying it's only temporary because very soon that $3 will just double. Yes, prices will continue going up because that's what the Fed wants to do. They think it's the only solution to our problem. The Federal Reserve Open Market Committee has voted unanimously to continue the central bank's easy money policies, again dismissing soaring inflation as transitory and saying COVID-19 still poses risks to the economy. The 11-member committee voted on Wednesday to keep the federal funds rate near zero and continue flooding the market with money through massive bond purchases until substantial further progress is made on boosting employment. $120 billion a month in bond purchases may sound more to most Americans, but if you really understand what this is doing to our standard of living, you'd be protesting the streets tomorrow. On average, the Federal Reserve is pumping more than $1 billion into our financial system every single hour. This sort of thing is only supposed to be done during a major emergency. This very first time that the quantitative easing was used on a large scale was during the last financial crisis in 2008, and now it's basically become something that the Fed just do it all the time. This can only mean one thing: more inflation. Powell openly admitted that inflation can turn out to be higher and more persistent than expected. But he also insisted that long-term inflation would go back down to 2%, which is what they always say inflation is. I don't even know if he really believes what he's saying. Does he actually believe that we can flood the system with trillions and trillions of fresh dollars and keep inflation down to 2% at the same time? Right now, prices are skyrocketing all around us. Earlier today, I came across an article to discuss how farmers are hurting because the price of hay has gone up by more than 20%. What we're now witnessing is completely and utterly insane, but the Fed is not the only one to blame. It's the whole financial system. We have a currency that can be printed out of thin air, and that's what we do. We print our way out of problems. We have declining GDP, we have slow economic growth, businesses are closing, unemployment's low. We have one solution: print money. We have a dollar that's devalued, inflation that I believe is more than 10%, and Americans who work tirelessly for a good life but will never have it because our own financial system won't allow it. This is the system we have. It's not going to change. So the only thing you can control is what you invest your money in. Revisit your portfolio. Are you diversified enough? Do you have hedges in there? What's going to protect you against a crash? Do you have anything like gold and silver? These are going to be in demand. So when you're ready to invest, you want to learn, give us a call, 877-646-5347.
If you're interested in investing in precious metals and you want to talk to a no-hassle representative that has experience in physical metal, give us a call. Phone number is 877-646-5347. Our phone lines are always open, and we're happy to answer any of your questions.